Hey, Star Trek buffs. This is my Star Trek collection. Basically, Enterprise E, original Enterprise, back from the Captain Kirk days. The refit from the motion picture. The NX Enterprise with Scott Bakula. And then I have the Defiant, which I'm going to preview. And you'll notice, you'll probably find some of my previous videos. I think I have 2 of them. And then I have the original Star Trek communicator, which is pretty cool. And I have an old Star Trek, the Next Generation communicator, a runabout, and the this is a shuttle pod from the Next Generation. But anyway, here's the featured model. And basically, I'm just going to kind of turn on the lights on this thing. This is a Playmates toy version, and I've added flashers to it. And it's not like the original, but it does give a good effect. And underneath, I have the one yellow LED. From the original, I think the original had two LEDs in the back. It actually had some other neat strobes, but anyway. Let me turn on the front Buzzards with the scanner sensor array. Alright, so that's the front. With that, the windows on the front section on the bottom light up. And then also right here, these 3 windows, which was not on the original Defiant. This is because this comes with a sounds from the Defiant. And these holes allow the speaker sound to come through. So what I've done is added like some crystal clear there with some bulbs. There's a speaker under there. And let's see, then we're going to turn on we'll turn on the bridge with the reactors, and that kind of lights up really nice. And actually, I just did this today. The bridge, drilled out some tiny holes there. It's one bulb with holes simulating like windows on the bridge. And then I'm going to spin it around. And this is probably one of my best effects that I kind of created, and I was really pleased with it. The back Buzzards. Literally, I drilled tiny holes through the grid pattern. And you'll notice on YouTube there's some other Defiant models. They're like all blue. But I think originally with the original plans, there's a grid, kind of like a cross pattern. So I tried to give that as much as I could, that kind of effect. And the last switch here kind of turns on. By the way, this same bulb for the back Buzzards lights up the rear windows really nice. And the last switch kind of lights up the windows in the center. Now I'm going to kind of turn the model around this way, and you'll see the front 2 windows. I didn't drill out every window. Notice it's a yellow glow. It's a different bulb. Then the mid windows, that's a white bulb, and then the rear windows. And the same is true for the other side. I won't kind of spin it because it's just, this model, believe it or not, it's all run by batteries, no wires. So if I want to, what's pretty neat about this model is I can disconnect it from right there and kind of just hold it by hand and, you know, simulate it flying around. And then originally this toy has 4 buttons. Each button gives you sound effects. It sounds like pulsar cannons firing, which I'm just going to go right now and do the first one. And what I've done is I've added these white bulbs. I had to drill out holes to simulate the pulsar cannons. That did not come with the toy. And then this one, I'm not sure what that sounds for. That one I like. I think that was from the original episode, that sound effect. And I think that's cloaking device. But anyhow, that'll cycle through 5 times if I counted it correctly. And what I'm going to do is just kind of bring the light down a little bit just a little, to see it a little better. I think about right there is good. So basically, this was my kind of like my dream project. I kind of, you know, I'm still pondering on different things. This does not have the impulse engines. And some of the models on YouTube, you'll notice here, this turns red. I'm kind of debating that. This is where the two halves of the Defiant meet. So, you know, I'd have to really kind of come up with some, I don't know, some real ingenious way to, you know, when I open it to change batteries, it won't give me a problem. But anyhow, overall, I really like it. Post any comments if you like. Let me know what your thoughts are. I have to admit, it's not an Erdl model. You know, these aren't red like the original model. This isn't blue, but I have, you know, the pulsar cannons with the sound effects overall make, you know, my opinion, makes this model, I don't know, the closest thing that I could think of to the Defiant. But I really like it. I'll just go underneath again. It's kind of hard to see. There is some, you know, you can see there, you can see some of the windows now. This is on the other side. I didn't get to do this earlier. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll be putting out some more videos. I didn't want to make it too long. So signing off, Star Trek fans. Until next time.